The grassy median viewer also helps grasp just how many law enforcement vehicles then swarm the cars. You can see right there how many.
What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. What you are watching is Eric Derell Smith, 30 years old, out of Louisiana. Murdered his ex-girlfriend and her nephew. They had a 4-month-old child together that was in that car. They lit up. Boom! On girl name, his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, Christin Parker. She was 32. Her nephew, Brandon Parker, was 26. Happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That chase led into Mississippi on the I-10. What you're seeing right here is where it happened. The police are gonna say that they he entered his ex-girlfriend's at 2244 Richmond Street, which is here. And they found, and he went in there and shot a 32-year-old and a 26-year-old nephew. Looking for the suspected baby. They were looking for him. They responded to a 911 call at 11:30 in the morning, 2000 block of Richmond Street in Baker, where they found 2 individuals shot. Sheriff is asking anybody with any news. So y'all look at this. How they lit that car up. The baby was shot. The 4-month was shot, but is in stable condition. They did take the baby to the hospital, and it was shot here. They don't like that car. And look at that back window. Look at the back window, they shooting. That's where that little child, the 4-month-old, more than likely got shot right there when they were shooting in the back. They lit that car. Look like the windows are tinted. Look like the windows are tinted. So look like those windows are tinted. And they just lit that car up. Young ladies, I want to show you guys. It is very important. And you know, I did a show on domestic violence last week, and showing people about the readiness and the availability of guns. The streets are literally filled with guns everywhere, man. Everybody got a gun. And they had a child together. And somebody commented like, yo, man, look how much BS is going on in relationships. And this is very serious. I bring you guys this memorial. This is gunmemorial.org. And they just show a lot of the gunshot victims. Not all, because I've done several videos. And a lot of those victims of domestic violence are not on this website. So it's a lot more than what you're seeing. This is literally just days of gunshot victims. And so I bring you guys this to say, young ladies, y'all got to be very careful. But also, there was a young brother that said, hey, man, what about the games that's being played, especially with these kids? I am telling y'all, I went to a courtroom with a friend and sat in there and listened to all the games being played on both sides. enemies. I'm like, how was y'all even ever sleeping together? How? And y'all laid down and had unprotected sex, and now y'all are arch enemies. So they don't have a motive exactly why, but an ex-girlfriend, they had a child together. Who knows what happened? I'm not going to say she was playing games, he was playing games, he crazy, I don't know. But from what I understand from just everyday friends, family, people I know, is way too many games being played, especially when it comes to a child. It ain't worth it, y'all. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it, man. That's why you gotta be really careful who you have children with. It is critical. On who you have children with. So, no question, from a man's perspective, I got friends, man, they tell me, yo, man, my baby mama doing this, doing that, doing this, and I'm like, damn. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody has a boiling point. Y'all got to be careful with them games both people play. It ain't worth it. It's some unstable men and women. And the games being played is just unreal. Partners tell me, man, she did this, that. I'm like, whoa, what? And when a child is involved, man, it's just... Anyway, I want to bring you guys another story out of Berwyn, Illinois.
Balloons in honor of Brandon Corbin. The 24-year-old was killed early Sunday morning, shot in the head in this Berwyn neighborhood as he and his girlfriend circled the block looking for a place to park.
Brandon was kind of the glue. He was the glue that put everything together, so to speak.
It happened around 2:30 in the morning. Corbin had just watched a fight on TV and was driving his girlfriend home. Investigators say they first heard yelling, then gunshots. Corbin's foot still on the gas pedal as his SUV slammed into parked cars near 13th and Winona and rolled over. He was rushed to the hospital where he died. The shooting cutting short the life of a young man who was partners in his father's construction business and himself a doting father of an 18-month-old girl.
They always talk about a mother's love. Always. And I've never seen, I love my boys to death, but I've never seen a father's love quite like my son's. He just loved his daughter.
Corbin's was also the life of the party, one of his friends holding on to this video from when they were in high school.
He was just full of life. My nephew was always very, I always thought he was going to be a comedian. He was so funny. Like everywhere he walked into, he would make everyone laugh.
In the meantime, Berwyn police are canvassing the neighborhood, passing out flyers, asking anyone with surveillance video to let them see it. Although investigators say residents have not been helpful, possibly fearful gangs in the neighborhood will retaliate.
I understand people are fearful for their life, but guess what? We got to stand up.
So that was his story. 24 years old, had the rest of his life ahead of him. Looked like a really good young kid. Happened Sunday morning, May 2nd, about 2:30 p.m. Berwyn, Illinois, on 13th and Winona. Brandon Corbin, 24 years old. Looked like a really good kid. And they were just looking for a parking space. That's why I hate some of these blocks that have no parking space. Like, damn, you got to park 2 or 3 blocks down and walk to the crib. And you with your girl, you got an 18-month child. Somebody just out the blue shoot you. And for what? It don't look like a young brother was into any gangs or anything. Was partners with his father in the business, job, great family. Could be anything, man. You just don't even know. Somebody could be jealous of the clothes you wear, the shoes you have on, the girl you got, the job you have, just that you happy every day. People could just hate you for any reason. You just never know. And just to be shot in the head and nobody knows the reason. Just could be anything. Could be an ex-girlfriend, somebody's ex-girlfriend you done snatched from them. Who knows? Envy. It's a dangerous world out there, man. I bring y'all both these stories. Those of you on Facebook, go to YouTube, go to My Life in the Chi, My Life in the CHI. Hit that like button. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody sending me stories. Shout out to every new subscriber I got. Like, subscribe, share this video. Peace, peace.